I just wanted to say I think life's a big old prayer, and I always liked the thought of peace. Peace always brought me home, and I always just figured that I would sit and just continue to keep doing my day out of all peace because in an idea of sitting and just doing that your whole life, no one ever wants to justify their own day when it's all a big old hack. And the reason I say that is because that's what I've kind of learned, that it's just how it is. And I'm not saying it's a bad life, but I would tell people that what they have, they don't really, might not have. But you try and be righteous because sometimes we live like that, and a guy just always wants to barrel it, how you say down. But another way of looking at nothing is just goddamn nothing in life. So I said my last stone in the pond here. Just tired of living in such garbage through prayer. And I just think that praying in life was the best option that we had as a life, and praying was just good for things. But living and praying, doesn't really seem to float too good of a floating boat. But I really consider that it does, because we'll always just keep sitting there, and we'll just have to keep praying along the whatever you're not stuck on, or whatever you're stuck on, and whatever you're on, because we'll just end up praying. So my basic thought of where I'm gonna say this is very basic of wisdom of peace. That so I said a holy peace of the arts, and that holy peace of the arts has already been good, hopefully. And what I would say to that is that I tried to say peace into what I know to do, and what I know to do in life is just to keep going and going and going, because what I know to do is just to keep going, per se. And all I'm saying is I just know in life to just keep going, because all I know is just to keep going out of all things. So my point that I tend to try to make here is I just look at my piece, and I look at my piece pretty much, and I sit, and just keep doing what I do throughout life, through prayer and honest hard work, as I know my point to my day, and I just keep praying. So if I knew that much that I say, and I was doing that in life, and just kept doing that, you'd have to just forget it, because I would just sit and do that kind of piece. And all I'm saying into that, that I'm saying about that piece is sitting and you know praying and into things. But what I'm saying is that I go back to my wisdom that I got, and I look at the prayer that I said, and look at the things that be that prayer to a day of peace, to a sit, to a if you're going anywhere, and you know you look at that and you say, I just keep sitting in things, and do that through you know sitting all day, that I just might as well do when I just sit through whatever hell through, as you would say, you just kind of do your day because you would just, So what I'm saying into peace goes to my words of wisdom here, that I sit to my what I've said, and that only ultimately just derives out of what I do, because I would say that peace, and I would just continue to keep doing my day, because my point would just be earnest, and I would just continue to find my day, and through that prayer that I want to, say would be to just keep praying in our country, and um, in a nice way of saying I said peace, and said it, and worked at trying to continue to, you know, live out life. I hope that it all comes back and, you know, goes to prayer again, because I just have to stop caring about how people should care, because I just can't catch a big break. I just try my absolute fucking, best in life, and I will sit here and just keep sitting here and praying, because I don't know what else to do with that. But decide to sit, and sorry that, it comes down to preaching the gospel through prayer, but maybe prayer will, one day, continue to keep doing what we do. So I would say a little prayer here, and just continue to keep praying all that I can, because it worries me to the core of the amplitude of or peace, because you can sit there and you can have your peace, and you can just keep, praying all you want, and how you want to pray in life. But maybe one day, when it's said and done, we'll be praying all that we can to mankind. And that's the best thing I could do, is just get on with the peace, and just continue to keep praying and praying. And I hope that rings the bell or two in your head when you said the holy day and you prayed your whole life through, you know, prayer, because at the same time, it's the same part of our holy nature of our peace to be praying, and praying all you can, and praying through this, and praying in the name of Christ, and praying in the name of Jesus Christ, and praying in the name of all things, that all things of peace will one day be good peace into prayer. That it's one thing you have in life is your prayer, and my prayer is something I'm giving in peace to start to give up on, is I'll just sit. For me, it's a prayer of praying, and to prayer, praying and praying and praying to prayer, my prayer, to all prayers of life.